How's it? Aloha. Hang loose. I can say that because aloha means goodbye and hello. It's just like greetings or loving. Okay. Hey, look. Today's Friday. Aloha Friday. It really is Aloha Friday because it's the end of the month. And it's Friday. That's the original Aloha Friday. You're saying bye-bye to the month. Aloha. Bye. Today's Friday, September 25th. It's day 2 of Tier 1. And here's the headline. Recovery will be a struggle. Like, we didn't know that? I think first couple months after the panic, if that didn't sink in, yeah, it's gonna be stuck. Oh. Okay, so everyone's all cuckoo about what can do and what no can do for Tier 1. But I'm gonna give you something you kind of need to know right off the bat, which is uncharacteristic of me because usually I tell a kind of story about my personal life or what I think about philosophy, this or my opinions on that, some talk story. But here it goes. Tier 1 is the lowest level. It's for 5% infected of the population of Hawaii, not just Honolulu. 5% or more positively infected by the Corona-19 virus. Under 5% is 1 for Tier 2, next level. Now we cannot go to Tier 2 until after 1 month. So 1 month, 1 month, and the metric, which is under 5%, for over 2 weeks. So it's got to be under 5% for 2 weeks, 1 month at least, not 1 month you're done, 1 month at least, and then under 5% for 2 weeks at least. So that's part of the Tier 2 jump. Now that we're in Tier 1, what do they got to say? I didn't get a chance to check this out. And, oh my gosh, I better watch the time. Oh no. I didn't do that, did I? Oh heck. Hecky wacky. Nothing works? What the hell? What, this wasn't even on? God. There's always something. It's like, see, the witch is back and the hexes are back. I swear to God, she does, that's my phone turning on. She does these things, and it's like, whenever she's around, it's this horrible, horrible feeling, and bad things happen, and she targets, I swear to God, she's into black magic. And it fits 100%. I'm not just making insult. It's like, I'm trying to figure it out for survival. It's weird because I'm such a science guy, and I'm sitting there like in the medieval times. And I'm gonna get the what does the future of today hold? Stay in the day. And watch out for giant asteroids hurtling towards Earth. Oh. And then maybe, just maybe, they'll put an atmosphere on Mars and make it a green planet, and everybody from Earth can move to Mars. And you're all crazy in the head is what I'll say. So recovery will be a struggle. Here we go. The UHERO, an acronym, study says the economic rebound is 9 months away and will take years to complete. So it's like a little baby. It's like we just got effed and we're pregnant. 9 months. Hawaii residents should not expect any meaningful broad recovery in the state of it until the middle of next year. That's a dour conclusion of the University of Hawaii Economic Research Organization. That's UHERO. UH Economic Research Organization. The Hero said most likely that the rebound, even with COVID-19 decently managed, will be sluggish, starting with 1.2% gain next year. It's a growth, but that's basically flat. Carl Bonham, UHERO Executive Director. I guess he makes decisions. I'm cynical, but question authority. They're just titles that people put on themselves like little flags they stick on top of their heads and we're supposed to bow down to them. Arg, I won't have none of it. Sorry, except in public. And I'm like, oh yes sir, no sir. There's also a second alternative, because I have a mask. I work with masks. Call me the chameleon. It's Mongoose Max. And I'm in Hawaii. In the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Someone on TikTok loves me. In the middle of Pacific Ocean. Away from everybody. So they send little TikTok funnies to keep my spirit. Oh, today's total is 90. Double digit. Oh, congratulations. Barely. 90. Shit. It was like double digit for 2 or 3 days and then So I agree with this article, Hero. That basically took them a long time to give us the dour, slow, sluggish news, but whatever. Alright, let's take a look. Take a look. Back in the early days of 1975, when the Alexander grocery store, that's like long time store, and then they're going to demolish it 7 years together. Oh boy, 1975. Stores in Hawaii. They'll stay slow, mom and pop style. But when people get used to them, and they keep going, they don't like change in here. So it's the same thing. You could have fried rice shave ice, Mongoose Mac shave ice, Mongoose Mac shave ice, and it'll be piss poor business. But once they get familiar with it, it'll like be consistent for decades. And then when you close, because you're like too old or whatever, wildfire's starting out. And want some more shave ice? Wildfire certain large area dedicated to cannabis farming. Look at this. Wildfire certain large area dedicated to cannabis farming in Sacramento, California. So just drive by, contact high. The forest of marijuana is on fire. It's like a Cheech and Chong movie. Inmate who killed a couple of them. Okay, death row is still working in Indiana. Top Vatican officials resigns suddenly amidst fiscal scandal. Everyone just resigns. That's the thing. Before the proverbial caca or kukai, before the kukai hits the fan, the powerful head of the Vatican saint-making office. Hey, he's resigning before making Mongoose Max a saint? Cardinal, it's another title. I saint you, Saint Kukai Limoku. Sanctimonious. The Vatican in a statement Thursday provided no details on why Pope Francis accepted Buccio's resignation, part of a Congress of rights to consecrate the cardinal. Well, that's part of the cardinal job, and then there's like the office of saint stuff. Last time cardinals' rights were removed is when American Theodore McCarrick announced his rights and privileges, renounced rather, his rights as a cardinal, so he resigned as a, the guys with the red hat. In July 2019, amid sexual abuse investigation. Woohoo! That's in everything. It's not just Catholic. There's always one perv that blows it for everybody. It's happening again. Stop. The evil AC. It's the widowmaker of my... Yeah. It's the widowmaker of my... audio. How's the audio? I've been doing my homework. I'm trying to make this better. But you'd probably guess that it's right near the papers being turned. Cases increased by 90 with 2 deaths on Oahu. 2 more. Bucky died dead. I can't believe how people think. You know, they still have that. It's a hoax stuff. It was made, and then it's instead of a hoax, since there's obvious facts involved, now it's man-made. It's all conspiracy. It's like, damn it, man, get with the program. Tiny shrimp survive in scorching desert. It's a story out of Iran. Little shrimp in Iran in the middle of the desert. Gee, I don't want to burn my time with that. I wouldn't have the slightest reason why. Attack of the AC. It's doing it again. Let me turn this off. Here. These are infrared. So when you do this and you're doing night shot, it's like a little flashlight. Alright. What was I? Whatever. Tick-tock goes the clock. Tick-tock, I'm a tick-tock dancer. I do funny things on TikTok. I'm jealous. They're pretty good on TikTok. You should do TikTok. TikTok. All the old people like me should do TikTok. Then all the young people will go, ew, we'll make another space. That's what they always try to do. It's like some generation gap. Yeah, it's okay. Technology is advancing rapidly, exponentially, much faster than the rate of the next generation. Remember Generation X? Neither do I. That's the forgotten one. Pretty soon the millennials will be going, those young people. I don't know, what is it? Generation X, Y, Z? Generation I, oh God. Every 10 years? Generation? Anthropology, I learned it as every 20 years. Decades. We could do it by decades. Pretty soon it's going to be every 5 years. I saw Jim Morrison's an interview with Jim Morrison the other doors. The killer awoke before dawn. He put his boots on. I am the Lizard King. I can do anything. Now mind you, son, I can nail those cobras. But Jim Morrison of the Doors, what a character. I used to idolize that guy somewhat in his music. I'd sing along. What is on the storm? Anyways, you don't want to hear all that. But I saw this interview on YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Hey, subscribe, like. Watch long time. Pitbull Max like a killer channel. Anyways, I watched this interview, and Jim Morrison was saying, yeah, man. He kind of talks like that. Yeah, man. Those generation now. He's pretty smart. He was pretty well read. Like, kind of like the college grad student kind of. Yeah, man. And he saw the difference between the 60s ending, like early 60s, later 60s. Yeah, man, the generation nowadays. He considered them young. It's like he was older than them. Yeah. The generations are going to be shorter. And what is it now? 10 years? They're going to be shorter and shorter. Pretty soon there's going to be a generation every 10 minutes. And a generation every minute. Yeah, okay, Jim. What would Jim do? Kiki Lagoon Shelter Search for the Okay, so you have big freaking corrals. The ridge burns above you. Oh my God. Are people lighting fires? I'm thinking people go up there, they hide up there, they do the drugs, they do the hanky-panky, they do the hokey-pokey. What do you think Oahu's new reopening framework, a 4-tiered system with benchmarks? What do you think? The pie chart tells no lies. 49%, so half. Good. Balances health, economy. 39%. Too restrictive. Needs to reopen faster. Mom and pop stores, right? The bar owners. 12%. Too relaxed. Moves too quickly. Too many risks. 12%. 12% of the ultra conservative. Okay. Well, deal with it because it's here. Yeah, there's like shootings in Hawaii. TikTok judge tells U.S. to decide to do. Tells the U.S. to Good Morning Hawaii and elsewhere, Hawaii and beyond, to decide today on ban delay. Trump administration has ordered to postpone ban on TikTok for Sunday. Yeah, they were already, freaking. I thought that was already decided, so I think that's just like after trash. Alright, here we go. I guess we have maybe time for 2 of these. Maybe. Let me see. I just figured out how to. Okay. I just figured out how to. Sorry about that. I just figured out how to check on time. Biden 2020. The voter's rigged. Ain't that the case? Okay. Now, what should we read? For Day of Atonement? Guesses aren't right to bring back tourism. Let's just do one. Yeah, let's just do that one. Like being picky with the menu. Yeah. Chambrulaye. Conditions rather. Citations come after. Conditions aren't right to bring back tourism. The number of COVID-19 cases, including COVID-19 related deaths, continues to rise in Hawaii for those government officials charged with the responsibility of protecting the health and well-being of the citizens of our state, it defies logic to resume tourism until this scourge, are we talking about the plague, is actually under control. Clearly, it is hard to get a person to understand something when his means of income depends upon him not understanding. Slam dunk! Stan W. Rezis of Kailua. Damn, Stan, you the man. When it's not going to reread that. It's hard to get a person to understand something when his means of income depends upon him not understanding. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe just talk a little more. How about this one? Before voting, do your research on the issues. Quote, he has such a nice smile. Quote, I like the way he does his hair. Quote, my nephew went to kindergarten with his cousin. Quote, they brought in much more money than the other candidate. Quote, these are all reasons not these are all reasons not to vote for a candidate. The November 3 election will be one of the most important elections in our time and will present many challenges. Know where the candidates stand on the issues. Realize that social media will be corrupted by foreign and domestic entities trying to sway opinion on both the right and the left. And in the middle, put your hands on your hip. You have to try to research the issues, then vote. Michael Bourne and Hawaii Kai. Thank you. Yes, that is a good thing. Check it out. Vote your conscience, but do vote, 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 vote. It's coming up. It's coming up pretty soon. Another month or so. Another month. Right after Halloween. And then you really get scared. Hang loose. Aloha.